Hello everyone, welcome back to Amin Math Club. Today our question is x to the power 4 minus 8x cubed plus 32x squared minus 64x plus 28 is equal to 0. So here we are going to find the value of x. Let's start our solution. First of all, it is x to the power 4. So x to the power 4 can be written as x squared whole to the power 2. Now minus 8x cubed, so if we just write that minus 2 times, it is our first value, that is x squared, and multiplying with 4 times x, so we will get times 4 times x. Here we will get 4 times 2 is 8, and minus 8 x squared times x, we get x cubed. So here we must write here that plus 16x squared plus 16x squared, that is 32x squared is equal to plus 16x squared and plus 16x squared. We have just split this 32x squared. Now here we have minus 64x and plus 28 is equal to 0. So here we see that x squared minus 2 times x squared times 4 times x plus 16x squared. 16x squared is actually 4x squared whole squared. So we see that it is our a squared minus 2 times a times b, and it is plus b squared. So we have a nice algebraic formula, that is a squared minus 2 times a times b plus b squared, it is equal to a minus b whole squared. So applying this algebraic formula here, then we have, it will be, it is our a, which is x squared, and minus b is 4 times x, so x squared minus 4x whole squared, and here plus 16x squared minus 64x. So if we just take 16 plus 16, then inside bracket we will get x squared minus 4x, which is the same term like this one, it is the same expression. So here we have plus 28 is equal to 0. Now x squared minus 4 times x and x squared minus 4 times x is same. So let us suppose that this x squared minus 4 times x is equal to t. By substituting this value here, then we will get, it will be t squared plus 16 times t and plus 28 is equal to 0. Now it is a nice quadratic equation. We can solve it by factorization method. So t squared, we can split this 16t like plus 14t plus 2t, which is equal to 16t, and plus 28 is equal to 0. Now it is our first pair and it is our second pair. So taking t is common outside bracket, then we will get t plus 14, and here taking 2 is common, we get t plus 14 is equal to 0. Now t plus 2 and t plus 14, so t plus 14 is a common factor, and our next factor is t plus 2 is equal to 0. So here t plus 14 is equal to 0 and t plus 2 is equal to this 0. Now from first equation we have t is equal to plus 14 will be minus 14, and here t is equal to minus 2. We have to solve these two equations. So putting these values in our supposition here, that we have just supposed that x squared minus 4 times x is equal to t. So first of all we are going to put here, just recall our equation, that is x squared minus 4 times x is equal to t. So here we will get x squared minus 4 times x is equal to t is minus 14. Now x squared minus 4 times x, shifting this one, we have plus 14 is equal to 0. Now x squared minus 4x plus 14, here we can solve this by using square method, like x squared completing the square method. So it is x squared minus 2 times x times 2. We get minus 4x, and we must add and subtract 4. So adding 4, and it is plus 14. Now subtracting 4 on our left hand side without violation of any mathematics rule. So we have to just add and subtract 4 here. Now it is x squared minus 2 times 2 plus 4. So we can write this one like x minus 2 whole squared, x minus 2 whole squared, because it is that is algebraic formula. So here we have plus 14 minus 4, we get plus 10 is equal to 0. Now shifting plus 10 to our right hand side, we get x minus 2 whole squared is equal to minus 10. Now taking square root on both hand side, here taking square root, so it will be cancelled. We get x minus 2 is equal to plus minus 10 square root can be written as minus 1 times 10 square root. Now x minus 2 is equal to plus minus square root of minus 1 is equal to I times square root of 10. So here shifting this minus 2 to our right hand side, we have plus 2 plus minus I times square root of 10. So here we have actually two values of x. So our first solution of x is 2 plus I times square root of 10, and our second value is x2 is equal to 2 minus I times square root of 10. So here we have two values of x from our first equation, that is t is equal to minus 14. Now applying this equation here, t is equal to minus 2, so putting the value of here, that is t. Now t is equal to minus 2. Recall our position, that is here we have x squared minus 4 times x is equal to t. Now x squared minus 4 times x is equal to t is equal to minus 2. So it will be x squared minus 4 times x. Shifting this minus 2, we get plus 2 is equal to 0. So it is quadratic equation. We have to solve this by completing the square method. So it will be x squared minus 2 times x times 2, and here we must have add plus 4 and subtract plus 4 as well on our left hand side, which is equal to 0. Now that expression is equal to x minus 2 whole squared, and here we will get minus plus 2 minus 4, we have minus 2 is equal to 0. Now for finding the value of x, we have to just shift this minus 2 over right hand side, we get plus 2. Now taking square root on both hand side, so it will be cancelled. X minus 2 is equal to plus minus square root of 2. Now if we shift this minus 2, we have x is equal to plus 2 plus minus square root of 2. Now here we have another two values of x, which is x3 is equal to 2 plus square root of 2, and x4 is equal to 2 minus square root of 2. So finally we have four solution of x, that is x1 is equal to 2 plus I times square root of 10, and x2 is equal to 2 minus I times square root of 10. So here we have four solution of x that we have found out by solving this nice Math Olympiad problem. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. So that's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.